Yo, hey, check this out. This is a really rare exception for me. I'm doing a second take on an instruction video because I forgot to talk about some stuff. This is a 16th note picking technique. It's kind of a riffing technique. I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to stop talking. I talk too much. So I'm doing that on an open string 6. It's palm muted, of course. I do have to talk some, okay? So that technique is like obviously total 80s thrash metal and even up in the 90s, you know, heavy metal, okay? And then, but also it's not just for heavy metal. Think about it. I'm gonna give you three song examples. You may have to look these up, but okay, fine. They're famous tunes. But I don't even think it's more about the feel, the 16th note feel. Okay, so look at Blondie, Call Me, Stevie Nicks, I think it's called Stand Back, Kiss, I Was Made for Loving You. So if I was playing to those songs, you know, you can just add some distorted guitar, you know, find out what the chord progression is, and you can play. It's gonna take that 16th note technique. Okay, look, there's three aspects that are really important. Everybody has trouble with it. Actually, I've seen students like really beginner students, they don't have any trouble with it. They can play that. They can play it. They can go really fast, but they can't control it at a tempo. That's what I mean. So if your tempo is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got tired. I had to stop. Okay. But you see what I'm saying? I was counting quarter notes. I was playing 16th notes. Okay, that's what people have trouble with, is controlling it. One of the things. Remember I said three things, right? Okay, so the other two things were this. So one of the three things they have trouble with is the control. The other thing is the angle of the pick. I'm going to talk, okay, I'll talk about that right now. Okay, yeah. So imagine my finger, okay, because this is really tough. I don't do video editing. I have no script. I just talk, because I'm good at talking. Here, check this out. So normally when I play, or most people play, and they should be playing like this, okay, right, here's your pick. Look at the thumb. It's like basically straight, right? But you can't do this technique, because what would happen if you did that? Your pick would be straight on. Imagine my finger is a string, by the way. There's your pick. I think you can see that. The pick is like literally like straight on. Straight on. I'm going to do like, normally I wouldn't play like this, right? But I just want you to see it. There's the pick. Straight on, right? We don't want that. You have to angle the pick so it like that. So it slices across the string. You reduce the surface area. But basically, the main way you do that is you just push the thumb down. So here's the normal thumb, right? Straight. Push it down. Now your pick is angled, and you can slice. Again, I'm just going to over dramatize this. Don't play like this, obviously. It's kind of hard to do now. Right now, you can slice across the string. That's the only way you can do this. There is no other way. Oh, by the way, it's got to be palm muted, right? Hopefully you know what a palm mute is. Look it up on my channel, you know. Got another video about palm muting, I think. So that's tough. So controlling it inside of a beat, right? And the angle of the pick. Okay, that's the two things, right? What's the third thing? Third thing is this. Watch this. And this is like, okay, this has to be. There's no other way to do this. You have to pick it. Obviously, this is alternate pick. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. There's no other way to do it, right? I think that was obvious. That down, up pattern has to come from the wrist. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Check it out. Watch my wrist. Don't watch anything else. Look at my thumb, by the way. Look at this extreme angle of my thumb. Oh, I'm like totally like angled downward. Obviously, you can't see the pick. But look at the wrist. It's just really tiny movements, but my arm is not moving, right? It's just wrist, down, down. I can't say down up that quick. Okay, and again, look, it's hard enough to do all those three things. Control the timing of it, angle the pick, because you're probably not used to that, and then this wrist thing. But that's just on one note, open string 6, which again in the 80s or wherever, it got used like that a lot on open string 6. But what if you had to change notes or do some chords, like 80s thrash metal riffs? I'm just going to make something up. It's probably a riff. Sounds like a Metallica thing, whatever. But what if you had to do, like I said, what if you had to do that technique in between chords, whatever, and that wasn't even all that complex. Okay, I think I covered everything this time. So you got the rare exception 2-take instruction video, but I forgot the wrist thing. I had to do it. Okay, remember what I said, controlling it. So you got to listen to the beat, whatever the beat is of the song, or if it's a backing track, or if it's just me counting, if you're one of my students, or whatever. Or maybe you're counting in your head, 1, 2, 3, 4. People should do that, right? And then there's the angle of the pick, right? Push the thumb down, push it down, get that angle, that pick angle, right? Here straight, push it down, get the angle, right? So you slice across the string. And then it's got to be picked from that wrist, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay. Second take. Oops, dropped my pick later.